Hello, today I'm going to be doing a quick overview on two AK setups, or let's say optic setups, sorry. So this is a Midwest Industries rail. I think this rail is about 6 inches, or maybe a little more than that. And this is an Armalite mount for a 30mm tube. And this is the Vortex Crossfire 2. It has a illuminated reticle, and right now one of these units should cost about, I've seen them on eBay for $210 to $250 elsewhere, and then this mount should be about $75 to $100, and this mount should be around anywhere from 70 used to 120 new. And this whole setup cost me about 300 used. And Vortex also has a lifetime warranty. Over here we have the AK scope by Belomo. It's the Po3.5x21p. And this one's also illuminated. And it has a wide field view. And also, on this reticle, only the center dot is illuminated. And with this one, pretty much everything inside of it, all the reticle is illuminated. Like all the little chevrons and everything is illuminated. And let's get the weights for them. I'll be using this scale right here, and I'm going to put it in grams. So we have 1,026 grams on this one, which is a little over 2 pounds. And for this setup, 842 grams. Now, this one may weigh more, but the balance is a lot better on this one, so they feel about the same, and you really won't be able to notice the difference. It's like, let's say you were gonna bench press 135 pounds, and you doing a 45 on each side with the standard Olympic bar versus multiple 5-pound plates. And you know, just because this guy is so much, has, you know, takes up more space, it actually feels heavier than it actually is. And also, this field of view is really wide, really nice. And this field of view from this optic is a little bit more constricted. It does not have a true 1x. It seems slightly magnified, so that's something else to consider. And also, to get the same field of view from this scope as compared to this scope, you have to put it on the between the 1.5 and 2 power setting. And I initially had this. I bought this on a whim, but for long distance shooting, I would much rather have this. Oh, and one of these will cost you around anywhere from $350 used if you're lucky enough to find one, all the way up to $600. I've seen them on eBay right now for $520, or Gunbroker around that price. It might be like $600 on some other websites. So, you know, the prices vary. And between the two, I initially was going to use this setup because of the 1x, but maybe Vortex glass is not as great as I expected, or wasn't up to my expectations. I have to go. I haven't really looked at a lot of other 1-4x's, but after comparing these two, the field of view on this guy is so much more. You see more, and it has like more magnification. So in close combat, I mean, this is okay. It still somewhat distorts your vision, so that's not great for me. And this one might show you too much, but or it's going to be too magnified for your purposes, perhaps. But this one is suitable. So you really gotta, before you just jump into an optic, I would really compare the two and see what you're going to use it for. For target practice, I'm sure both will do. This might be better for something closer range, but this is a really nice optic. So I was actually considering selling this, but I might actually keep it now. And this setup I might just throw on a different rifle. But this is what I've done, and if you have any other suggestions for me, I would really like to hear it. I was considering getting one of those RS Regulate Gen 1 mounts where it has just the 30mm tube, and I'm sure that will cut off a lot of the weight, because it's going to be less rail, and then it's going to be one attachment to the optic, so that's going to cut out a lot of this weight here. And that's something, and I would really like to keep it lightweight, so that's one of the reasons I strayed away from this to this. But to be honest with you, I don't really feel, even though it's over 200 grams, I really don't miss the difference. Like I really can't say I miss the weight off this to here. And the benefits that you get from this wide angle lens is really amazing. I mean, it really is. And the glass is pretty clear. It's really nice. For this one, I just haven't warmed up to it yet, so I might have some other things to say about it. But I'm gonna actually shoot them, and then I'll give you another review and have an updated review. I might even have another optic by that point in time. But I appreciate you watching this video, and if you have any other questions, please ask. Thank you.